Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Resident Evil 4, starring Leon S. Kennedy. Christy, what does the S stand
I
for?
need you to trust me too. And to accept
Well,
me as I
everybody
say.
usually says sexy, you know,
I'm gonna
but
get
that's
you
the
all
obvious
set.
answer.
And what would your answer be?
Mmm. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Scrote handler.
That's
don't
not
know.
what my answer would
Leon.
be.
Spark says Leon ass Kennedy. No. I don't know. That was just, you've seen Harold and Kumar, right?
Yes.
Okay. Neil Patrick Harris.
Hell outta here.
What does the P in NPH stand for? I thought it was Patrick. No, common misperception. Poon handler.
Get the ladder.
All right, so Christy, since we last played, I beat this game in my own playthrough, and consequently, things have changed a little bit for Leon.
Oh, is that the knife I see? That's indestructible?
We got a sexy knife and a ludicrous shotgun. So this just became a speed run.
Fantastic.
Absolutely, we are going merciless from here on out.
Best way to go.
Yes. I mean, I'll still probably die a few times because I don't have any kind of invincibility or infinite ammo or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
we are we're sitting pretty as far as ammo.
That is
shotguns.
the indestructible knife, yeah.
I don't think it's indestructible until you fully upgrade it. It's the one that you get from
Shooting all the little toy soldier things.
No, I actually haven't
Nope?
done that yet. It's from what's his face, Krauser.
Oh, okay.
It's,
So that's
it's
Krauser's knife.
Krauser's knife. It's just beefier and more durable than Leon's regular knife.
Hey.
So you must have missed a whatever the little Salazars are.
Yeah, at some point I'm gonna like go through chapter by chapter and just make sure I get them all. But for now, we're making do.
Are you able to pick and choose the chapter you want to play after you beat it?
That's actually a really good question.
Because it's nice when a game will let you do that for
Right.
the exact reason of going back and finding stuff you missed. But
Yep.
the original did not, so that's why I was curious.
Right. Can you imagine the damage Leon just did to his kneecaps?
He's fine.
He's fine. When did Ashley get
The S
cute?
stands
Yeah,
for
that's
steel bones.
steel bones. That's right. Sparks asked, when did Ashley get cute? The answer is with the remake.
Yeah.
The weather is getting worse.
Though, you know, it's kind of funny because the game still canonically takes place in 2004, and
Hmm.
that is a decidedly 2020s haircut.
Stay close.
Leon is permanently stuck in 1997, but
He rocks it though.
yeah, that's
Good.
right. I mean, you know, if you had luxurious shiny hair like that, you'd rock the same hairstyle too,
And I have.
right? See, I've adopted like thickening shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah.
And whatever I can do to try to make my hair look like it's not thinning.
It comes with age.
Yeah, well, I guess some women experience it too, but mostly men.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna get got, and then I'm probably gonna have to fight. Come here, you.
I was pleasantly shocked by the fact
Yo.
that I don't hate Ashley in the new remake.
Yeah, she definitely got a makeover in more than one way. What are you doing?
I like how he's just
Punk?
ignoring you completely.
That was his mistake. Come on, someone else grab her. Making it easy on me.
Go for the bait. Go for the bait.
Arriba, asshole. Ooh. Oh, well, that's it.
Nice, dude.
Thought I wasn't gonna catch that.
They waste so much ammo because they just don't want to die.
They do.
Where's this new fancy shotgun you got? It's the
Oh,
one that's got like the.
It's basically just the I think
The
it's kind of
rounds
the
and
best
stuff.
one that you get. I
Yeah.
mean, really? Holy crap! Let's go.
Look away.
At least those guys don't seem to one hit you quite as often in this.
Yeah. Ooh, I took that one.
remake.
Trying to get to Ashley.
Break already.
It's okay, he has a backup jugular
Alright.
somewhere in there.
All right.
I'm fine.
Thanks for waiting for me while I picked Ashley up.
Little gremlin man.
All right. Man, these guys are going for it tonight. Oh, but also, I have my fully upgraded, what's it called? Blacktail.
Oh, nice.
So
which charms do you have on the case? I saw a couple hanging there.
I have, they're all ones that give me crafting bonuses for ammo.
Okay,
I think
good
one for the
choice.
shotgun, one for the handgun.
So you get extra.
Yeah, so like when you
Yep.
craft ammo, you just get extras. Did I get all
That's
their money?
very useful.
Yeah, let me make sure that I don't have anything else to get. Do I have a key? I don't have a small key on me. The small keys, you're right, they are infuriating.
Don't even get me started on the small keys. I haven't resumed my playthrough because I've been so frustrated with the small keys.
Right?
Let's see. I went through the garden area, the courtyard, whatever, in the castle. And I cleared out like everything there and a lot of the castle. I haven't gone to the ballroom yet. That's basically where I'm at.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like right at the part where you have to play as Ashley because you get separated.
Yes, yep.
But I have been not wanting to continue because I'm trying to find another
All
small
the small
key
keys,
because
yep. For
very
what it's worth,
frustrating.
I don't think it's possible to open them all in a single playthrough. I could be
no,
wrong.
don't tell me that, Chris.
I could be wrong. But the
I don't know
nice
how many
thing
times
is,
I've
though,
run around that stupid castle because I think I have one, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh dang it, it was a one use.
the nice thing though is that in subsequent playthroughs, and of course you're meant to be doing multiple playthroughs, I believe that
Yeah.
you can make small keys carry over.
Interesting.
Yes.
It just kind of infuriated me because I wanted to get all of the
Oh,
treasure
yeah.
in the castle because I got
Absolutely.
all of it in the island or whatever.
You have
no,
the
island village.
same compulsive need to complete everything that I do in these things.
Yeah, but I don't. I'm starting to believe that there's not another small key.
Yeah. You know, Christy, it just dawned on me another thing that we could do is
Yeah.
sell everything we own and try to get the infinite rocket launcher. Let's see here. What do I have to sell?
I've never been a fan of that.
3, 6.
I like shooting things
9.
with like the ammunition.
Yeah, no, I
but-
understand. 11.
Hey, but you do you. If you want to just blast everything, that would be
Yeah.
a heck of a speed run.
I don't think we can afford it just yet, but we'll keep that in mind in case this speed run isn't quite speedy enough.
Hey, can we take a break?
Nope.
Sorry.
Heck yeah, rocket launcher.
Keep running.
Sparks. We know what Sparks wants us to do. Oh, man. Yeah, so whereas I played it cautious our first couple of episodes, my goal here is to make it through like 2 whole chapters per episode
Great.
if we can swing it.
Let's do it.
So just so you know, you're talking about how you're in the castle. You're coming up on some of my favorite parts of the whole game. The castle really went from being my least favorite portion of the game to something really fun.
Yet again, it seemed like they kept it similar to the original, but they kind of smoothed it out
Oh, hey.
and improved upon it,
Yes,
which
absolutely.
is what they did for the village as well. So, like, some of the more bumpy aspects of,
Whoop.
I don't know, the playthrough, the story, progression, stuff like that, just how it flows as the gameplay, it just was better.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Get
and
'em.
like I said, even though it definitely veers hard into action game territory by the end, it retains a sense of tension that by the end of the GameCube version I felt was lacking. And so, yes, I definitely enjoy this in a way that I did not enjoy the original. Except for those fuckers.
Their voices echo really funny in that, oh hey, great. Yeah,
That'll
just
do.
burn, sucker, burn.
Burn for Leon. Get in here in case anyone else wants to transform. Oh, you
I'm
live.
excited to see what
Wow.
the island.
Look at her.
Oh. Granny is pretty
Damn, Granny.
resilient.
Holy shit.
That was Granny from Beverly Hills.
Jesus.
Murdered.
I just broke Krauser's
I
knife.
broke your knife on.
It broke my knife. The crab. It broke my knife.
Granny battle.
Crab battle. God, do you remember Newgrounds?
I love it. Yeah.
Me too. Have you tried to go on there in 2023?
I have not, because I've not wanted to be disappointed.
It still exists, and it still has a lot of the classics up. I mean,
I'm shocked by that, honestly.
Yeah, like Flash is no longer a thing, but
yeah, that's
like,
why I'm shocked.
a surprising amount of what was on there still exists.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to like revisit a bunch of old stuff that I liked.
It's essentially a museum of my internet childhood,
Yeah, the good stuff.
or I guess adolescence. I know there are bear traps here. All right, whatever. Come on, Ashley.
Hey.
K. KK LOL.
She's so much quieter and less annoying.
Yes, absolutely. And like her reactions are more appropriate to the situation
Yeah, they
she's
are.
in. Like whereas there's
It's
the
way more believable.
Exactly. There's like the meme of her from the original, like, help me, Leon. Where in this one she's just like, oh my god, what's happening? Yeah, they
Yeah,
definitely
like the original was like prompting you, like, help me.
Right. Yes.
Like as if you don't know that you have to save her dumbass.
Exactly. They definitely went to great pains in this one to make her a more rounded character overall, which is a good thing. I think in the
I
original,
never thought that I would not hate her, and I'm still
same.
just shocked by it.
Right. And I think in the original, they really did intend for her to be like a sidekick to Leon, like a genuine companion. And because they, like I said, I realized that it is objectively a really great game that a lot of people loved. But they
Me included.
Yes, exactly. But they, even at its best, like, they couldn't quite decide on a tone sometimes, and as a result, Ashley oftentimes felt like really chintzy and obnoxious.
Well, she was basically just dead weight the whole time because she
Right,
couldn't do
of
anything
course.
except get captured or get in the way, and die, and then you had a game over either way.
Right.
And she was always screaming and annoying, so I'm glad that they took a hint from all the people always making her a meme and hating on her.
Right.
And made her not annoying because it's much improved.
Yes.
And it's appreciated.
Definitely. Oh, hello. What you got for me, boy? Oh, shit! It's
The
raining.
boy's on
How did
fire.
that even... Not falling for that twice.
I did notice in the courtyard where the hedge maze is that there were a lot more dogs than in the original.
Yes, the hedge
So many.
maze...
So many more dogs.
Yeah, many more dogs, but overall, I didn't feel like it was quite as obnoxious as the original, just because it was easier to orient yourself.
Yeah, I don't have a comment on that because I don't really remember the original being annoying, but
Well, yeah.
I felt like they were pretty equal.
Okay, so like my only frame of reference is what I vaguely remember from when I was 16, so 17.
Yeah, I played it more recently, I suppose.
Yeah, and so I just remember it kind of like the textures like all kind of blurred together, and I could never tell quite where I was. Whereas in this one, there were like some landmarks that I could latch onto.
Oh, yeah,
and it was kind of
that's
clearly
definitely
divided
true.
in two.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna go kill ourselves a nasty ass dog. Did you do this one?
I did.
He's a fucker.
I was confused when I first tried to start it because it kept
Yes.
running away, and I was like,
Yeah, well, and I
need
was
to
really
kill you.
worried. I was really worried it was going to jump out of the dark of the dark
Yeah.
here, and which is exactly what they want you to think. But
Exactly.
all right, I think that's all we need to do, and then we go back to the gate, and he's there.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did I not get it?
Did you pick up the
Oh, you know what? I
quest
gotta.
thingy?
No, it says he's there. I bet I have to explore the upstairs, which is good because I haven't been there with Ashley anyways, and there's an item up there.
Yeah, go get that tiny Salazar or whatever.
I think I did already get that one, but there's still stuff in the attic that I could use.
Come on.
Hang on.
Get up there.
Get up! Jenna does a scarily spot-on impression of the original Ashley. I'm gonna have to hear that at some point.
What is this place?
It's an attic, Ashley. It's actually probably the most normal thing about this village.
I like how she said that before there was a light up there, so she couldn't see anything.
So
Maybe that's why she said it.
right. So I figured out that by combining a green herb and a yellow herb, once you have max health, gives you a bit more pay. So be doing
When you
that.
sell it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
A little exploit to get the monies.
Indeed. Especially since you don't need the yellow herbs at all on your second playthrough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they make you max out, or they allow you to max out your health like really fast in this
Oh
one.
yeah, absolutely. Anything else up here that I actually need?
Between the
There
herbs
we
and
go.
the finding the rhinoceros beetles, I'm like mostly maxed out already, and I'm not even to the island yet.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh, the rhinoceros beetles. Did I clear this out? Yeah, I did. Okay, now the dog will jump us. But he's gonna get some shotgun to the face, so don't you worry about him.
I also like that you don't have to catch Ashley every single time you go down from
Yes,
something.
she is a bit more
She
self-sufficient.
manages to like, yeah, exactly. And she actually runs from like stuff,
Right?
sort of.
Come here, you bad boy. I'm gonna get you.
Woof woof.
Thinks he's gonna get me. He's wrong. The only problem is he has like friends. Or does he? No, he's by himself, right?
I think he's by himself. I think he's by himself.
That's good. I'll just keep him on the ground.
He's just harder to kill.
Yeah. Which is why we have our friend Mr. Shotgun.
Yeah, I was like, where did the dog go? The dog is gone. No, I need this quest. I thought it like glitched out or something. Because I couldn't find him. There he is. Hi there.
Oof!
Hello there. That hurt.
I should probably,
Yeah.
Whoop.
Drug
Hey,
up.
What are you... That boy. Jesus, he's got some health on him.
Yeah, he does. That is a super dog.
There we go.
There we go. There's a lot of shotgun shells.
Yeah, worth it though. General Kenobi? Alright, now, let's go into a house with Lewis. In the best possible way.
Oh yeah.
This part was done, I felt, every bit as well as the original. It's definitely a very tense encounter. Where am I going? Where are you? I'm going too fast for her.
The shootout.
Yeah, the shootout
Right?
in the house. Yeah.
It was. I like this one better. I mean, this version of it a lot better.
Yeah. I mean everything's
know,
just
it
that
was
much
really
tighter.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's since we are doing that.
The Lewis AI I think was obviously improved, and that made a big
Yes.
difference in how the battle just kind of naturally flows really well.
And speaking of which, there's another part of this game that they really do a lot with is they, you know, in the original Lewis is just kind of there for a few scenes and then he dies. In this one, they make you care for him a bit more,
Oh, that's nice.
which makes his death that much worse.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get stunned. Son of a bitch. I'm having the worst luck.
They just want to slap you with their tentacle knife head. That's all.
Oh my god. Okay, apparently the kick is not the way to go anymore. They're like
Not
punishing me for
anymore.
it. Man, what you
It's
got?
like it knows you're a New Game Plus.
What you got? Yeah, right.
He's got. Oh, he's just gonna die.
Nope. Man, they all want to pop.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm not getting a whole lot of handgun drops right now either.
They just. Leon makes them pop. They can't help it.
Let me guess. Come on.
Nice.
Was that my last knife? Ooh, that's not good.
What about your
Actually-
trouser knife?
It broke. I didn't repair it before.
Oh,
I should have repaired it the last time we saw a
poor
stranger.
shame.
Oh god.
Always fix
One
your
of these
knife.
boys here. We're gonna use. We're gonna
Oh,
use
it's
one of
actually
these
broken
guys.
in your inventory. That's
Yes.
It's kind of fun. Oh my god.
Oh, Leon! Kick him! Oh, shit! Damn. Essentially, when it's powered up, it's as strong as a Magnum.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not to be trifled with. Hey, there's a knife.
Oh. Excellent parry.
You fucker.
Oh man. That
There
is
we go.
horrible.
I have never gotten this many sequentially.
No,
What's up,
not
Cal?
here.
You good, Cal?
I've gotten attacked by cows.
A pig got me one time. Wait, was that with
Hey,
you,
stranger.
or was that,
Yeah, I was on here.
Yeah, you were on here when the pig got
He
me?
just mowed you down
Yep.
for no reason.
No reason. Felt like doing his shit. Stranger! Need you to fix my knife.
Well, look at you, mate.
Hey.
I got something new for
Have you bought everything that he sells with the special stuff yet?
Crossing your T's, dotting your I's.
No, I've not. In fact, near the end of my last playthrough, I actually just bought
okay.
a whole bunch of Velvet Blues so that I could upgrade a
There's
bunch of
some
stuff.
things money
Cool.
can't buy.
Yeah. And in this one,
Sell them for
I'm-
money.
Yeah, I'm kind of focusing on just like money upgrades so that I can buy the infinite rocket launcher, I'm thinking.
Got a selection of good things.
And I figured that will be like a really big help in doing some of the other like achievement-based stuff.
Well struck.
Just having a
suppose.
gun that can one-hit everything.
I suppose. It's never been my thing, but that's fine.
You
It's not
do
my game.
you do you, Chris.
You do you.
Got some rare things on sale, thank you.
Did you manage to sell the, I think it was the crown for like over 100 million or whatever?
Yeah, it was or
Ridiculous
100
amount of money.
Yeah, several hundred thousands,
Your
I think,
weapons
but yeah.
are in good hands.
Let's see
mate.
here.
Yeah, that.
I'll see you right. They're pleasant.
Yeah, I wish you could sell something for 100 million.
No kidding.
All right, let's see. We've got the
$100 million.
sniper, the machine gun. Oh, I didn't sell that yellow herb.
Welcome. I got something new for you. Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no
Boom.
a deal well struck.
Okay, now that should level out my inventory a little bit. Not much, but a little bit.
It's a very full inventory you got there.
Yes, I'm gonna eat
But
this.
it looks
egg,
nice.
right? Oh, by the way, do you know the Salazar trick?
Perhaps, but what are you talking about?
So if you can throw 2 golden eggs at him, he dies instantly.
I did not know
So
that.
we're gonna be doing that. So we're
Welcome.
gonna sell the bolt since I never used that.
I know that you can throw a golden egg at like a painting of him.
Well, it doesn't have to
and
be
you
a
get an
golden one.
achievement.
It just needs to be a regular egg for that. But if you throw 2 golden eggs during the boss fight, he goes down hard.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
And weird, but it's like the Ganondorf exploit. So
Right.
with the fishing pole,
Yep.
or throwing the frog at Vulcan in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh
Not
my
the frog.
God.
What was it?
I
No,
for-
maybe it is the frog.
I think you're right. I'd forgotten all about that.
It was like you had a live frog in a cage and you throw it at him and he just like freaks out.
Yeah. I would take out the Magnum, but I just have no need for it yet, and we don't have any ammo for it, so we're just gonna carry
Yeah.
on like this. Maybe I should save.
Carry on, my wayward son.
Indeed. Alright, Lewis.
Lewis, let's have an awesome showdown.
Louis.
This fight was so good.
Yes. I don't have a whole lot of handgun ammo, strangely. I mean, I have some.
It just kind of
crafting
like
items.
rolled on too long and was kind of annoying, and like not difficulty annoying, just like annoying because it was like so long in the original.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
It was like repetitive and stuff because like they just kept coming in doing stuff. I don't know. It just felt better this time.
Yeah. And why does he die by golden egg? I have no idea. It's Capcom, and Capcom's weird.
Yeah.
Listen, about earlier.
I gotta tell you, I prefer Remake Lewis, having now played through the game.
See you found your missing señorita.
Senorita has a name and it's
He
Ashley.
doesn't have quite as many
Name's Luis.
great one-liners, but his personality is just more
We all have
believable.
names. Now then,
I see she has some ballistics.
what are you doing here?
Just some ballistics too.
Hide now.
In that case, here, help me.
Ashley, quick, over here.
Crawl under this.
I know, we'll crush you.
That's kind of what I was
Never
thinking.
find
I
your
thought she was
flat
gonna like
body.
hollow out the bottom of it or something. Like, oh, there's a tunnel.
How they knew that was, well, how Lewis knew that was there. It's a good question, but
Well, so in
It's
this
been
one
here a
too,
while.
another thing that yeah, I was gonna say another thing that they do is I don't know if this was in the original, but they through like documents that you read, you figure out that he actually grew up in the village.
no, that was not in the original that I
Yeah.
remember. That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
He was more
fleshes out
there
his
like
story.
researching or whatever. So.
Right. So like essentially like he was just like the son of like a fisherman or something like that, and then Umbrella
Okay.
got really interested in the village and he went to work for them and regretted it. So that's why he's doing what he's doing now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It adds a bit more like reason to
Yes.
what he's doing and
And I apologize for that. It's not quite a spoiler if I spoiled it for you because they give you hints like really early on. Hello. Hey buddy.
no, that's fine.
I wasn't ready. Seriously though, how
Adds
many
some
times are they
depth to
gonna
his
make
character.
me? Yes, it does.
At least a
definitely
dozen
has
more
its-
times.
Hey, what you doing there with your fire?
Kudos to the man who somehow made Leon even hotter.
Right. Somehow.
We didn't think it was possible, and he proved us wrong.
I'm a by the books heterosexual male, but Leon's a good-looking boy. Damn. Louis is softening him up for me.
I've been waiting, hero boy.
Yeah.
Oh!
Well, there's
Oh!
a bunch of them
That
upstairs.
turnaround didn't work like I wanted it to. Hey, handgun ammo, thank you. Alright, Louis. Yes! Hurt your friends for me. Shit. Oh, no, they actually just gave me a headshot kill. How nice. How generous, game.
Yeah, you haven't been getting many of those.
No, not at all. Lewis! I got
Defend
your
your
back, buddy.
friend.
Yeah, no, Lewis went from like a character I couldn't care less about to like my best friend ever.
That's nice when they give character depth. Because he was literally just kind of a stand-in character.
Yeah,
before.
he was window dressing.
Like he was cool and stuff or whatever, but he was like the character that actually was helpful when Ashley was not.
Yep. Oh
but
shit.
was hardly there for you. So
Oh shit. All right, let's
Granada.
Present for you.
there we go. Thin the herd a
Oh,
little
the
bit.
paintings all fell off the wall. That was great.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, and that's another thing too. Like, shit. You played the original Metal Gear Solid 2, right? PS2
I
days.
sure did.
Yes. So I remember being like so blown away back then, like how, like you could shoot every bottle off like a shelf full of liquor.
Oh yeah. Oh
and,
yeah.
And like just how
it was
incredible
like my
that
favorite
was.
thing
Yes, for the time.
to just destroy all of the little things in the background.
Yes. And then here in games like this, they take it to just an insane degree, like how interactive everything is.
And I can appreciate when a game will do that for me
What are you doing?
because it makes it seem a little bit more, I guess, real because you can interact
Yes.
with more stuff in the environment, and it's not
Absolutely.
just untouchable and stuck there.
Out of the way.
Oh shit! God damn it, Granny!
Hey, Lewis came up.
You
She's trying to bite your neck.
little old Granny!
Give me a hand here.
I'm working on it, Lewis. Not what I wanted, not what I intended, but that's okay. Yeah, this guy could like gut punch me.
Give me a hand.
Yeah, he looked like he was winding up for it, but
Shit!
instead he went for Luis. Luis Ceres.
Yeah, I just call him Lewis. I'm sure it probably is Luis, but...
You got this!
Oh, sorry.
Aw, sorry. Sorry.
Don't apologize, Leon. You're not sorry.
You didn't do anything wrong, Leon. Shit. I hear one of them. Son of a bitch. Oh, hello. You know what? I've got all these green herbs just
I was
burning
gonna
holes
say
in my
it's a good thing
pocket,
you got green herbs.
like for days. This will help clear out my inventory a little. There we go. That's nice. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to lob a grenade, I'm thinking.
Big one on our hands.
Yes, we do.
Little
Big
busy at
one.
the moment.
You think we're rude? So much for service with a smile, huh?
So much for service with a smile, huh? Let me guess. I guessed right.
Serious.
Yep.
All right, where's the bull? There he is. Oh, thank you, Lewis. Thank you. Wow, he just like shrugged that off
you
like
go.
it wasn't shit until it killed him.
That's my tactic, just to point blank shoot him in the face with a shotgun.
This way, hurry!
It really
Works
wasn't-
every time.
It really wasn't bad with a armory full of upgraded guns.
It's not bad without it being fully upgraded either, as long as you're like point blank.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about this game too is they give you a lot more options than the original, like the like fire canisters and like shooting the lanterns out of their hands and just shit like that.
You could
It's-
actually do that in the original.
Oh, you could.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or like if there's a lantern hanging above them or something
Mhm.
too, you could shoot that and it'd fall and
See, I'd
explode.
forgotten all about that. That's cool.
Because I was glad that, I mean, obviously, why would they get rid of it? But I was glad that it was still there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this game in 2004.
They have little tricks that you can do to not spend as much ammo by using the environment like that.
Right.
You want to start explaining?
Yeah, and I mean, it really was innovative for its time. But you know, this does exactly what you want a remake to do. It just dials it up to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You saw those people, right? But you have the same thing inside you. The same
Congrats.
thing that made them like that.
So like when Lewis
Your head's
showed-
gonna pop off.
Yeah, right. When Lewis shows his chest here and shows that he had the Plagas, that's kind of like a clue. That's one of the clues
You
that
are, well,
he's a native.
you see, at this early stage, the parasite.
I always kind of figured it was from him being like involved with the scientists and stuff with
Oh,
the...
sure.
Procedure.
Yeah, there's that
'Cause,
too,
uh,
but
Needed some know-how.
Because he mentions in the original that he like did it on himself. That's how he knew that
You
to
too?
mhm.
tell them how to get rid of it or whatever.
Yeah.
No worries. See, I have a plan.
And I think that like added wrinkle just kind of makes him like his whole character make a little bit more sense.
Yeah, it's nice.
Great, we're partners then.
But yeah,
Why are
when you get to the end of the
answering
castle,
questions?
I'm not going to spoil anything, but you're going to love Lewis.
Because it makes me feel better. Let's leave it at that.
Makes me feel better.
We'll contact you later.
It's a fine reason.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you feel better, Lewis.
All right, what was our time? 27 minutes. We nailed that.
Nice. How's your records in the shooting ranges?
Not good. I haven't really tried to go for it just yet. I mean, I think I did just like the basic handgun and shotgun one, and then
Mhm.
realized that I suck and got mad.
Nice.
The kind you like. Now where's the amber?
So, like, I don't really care one way or another for Ada's voice, but I do not think her performance is worthy of, like, death
What
threats.
a good job I did. Busted
Yeah, I
my ass,
agree.
managed
Like,
to-
she
I
sa-
heard about that.
Yeah, she sounds
It's
like...
not like great,
No,
but
but she
mean,
sounds kind of
leave her
cold and
alone.
bitchy, which is how Ada should sound.
The deal was, we get you out of here when you deliver the amber.
Like, it's a little
No
bit
ammo,
flat,
no
but
protection.
like, again,
Mhm.
I think what she's going
she
for
is very cold.
Yes, exactly. She's aloof. And that
Yep.
makes sense for Ada's character. She's
Does.
she's always in it for
Little
herself.
beats Now, how about that?
Give a guy a hand.
Yep. She does have an ass that will not quit, though.
And I do
Yeah,
have
she does.
something else I need to get to.
I was actually speaking about Lewis, but Hey, but can it be
Yeah,
both?
he does.
Can it be both?
This is Roost. I've got some bad news, Condor One. With the weather
Some
like
more
this,
bad news.
the chopper can't make
Oh,
its
good.
approach. Can you stand by until it clears?
Negative. Too dangerous. We're gonna get out of here and find something.
We
safe.
absolutely
I'm
cannot.
sorry. I wish we could
Like,
go to help.
have you been paying attention to what I've been doing at all? I mean,
We'll
like,
swim home if we have to.
we've got this like
Struggling to
Let's
survive.
apparent video codec here. And
go.
has any of what I've been doing said that I can stand around and,
What's gonna happen to me?
you know, twiddle my thumbs?
Let's just focus on getting out of here.
Yeah, sometimes I think about how they've been like on the move nonstop for literal hours and hours.
Yes.
Leon especially, because he's been going to find her first, but
I mean, he gets a few hours where he blacks out for a while and doesn't remember anything, so
he does.
that's practically sleep. This part, in my first playthrough, gave me a lot of trouble. I don't know why. I think it's because it's so narrow. I must have died here like 3 times before I...
This is where the villagers have like their final little barricade hoorah, right? Instead of in the original it was 2 path options. You could either go fight the giant troll thingy again, or you could fight the villagers.
Right. Oh yeah, you're
And I
right.
like
I'd
that
forgotten
this was,
about that.
I mean, because I was expecting to have to make that choice again for each playthrough, and I don't mind it not being there. Like whatever, this was fine.
No. Yeah, no, they definitely subtracted things from some parts and added in others.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, again, what you want a remake to do because it makes it feel fresh. You want it to be exciting again. Like, they know what parts to make like a 1-to-1 remake and what parts they can take some liberties with. And
They did a good job.
Yeah,
with,
and not like
those
outrage the
decisions.
fans. Definitely. Okay, let's see here. I've got 8 Magnum, 10 shotgun, but also 24 loaded into it. I think I'm okay on ammo. I don't really
Nice.
feel like I need to craft right now.
And you could, because you've got so much stuff, so that's great.
Yes, and like I said, the reason that I went and did this was so that we just move at a little more of a brisk pace and don't spend so much time just scavenging for survival.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Did I miss any treasure? No. Though I do hate that Ashley calls you out before you can collect everything in there.
Yeah.
Oops. I need my shortcuts a very specific way.
I need to continue my playthrough, but I'm just so mad about the small key. I gotta get over it so I can continue, because I love this game.
I would, yeah, because like, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe like if you look up a guide or something, there is a way to get every single one, but I mean,
haven't had any luck
searched
with
high
that
and low.
yet.
Yeah, I've searched high and low. And
I feel
didn't
like
find
there's
it.
not any, because at this point I've been over like every square inch like 3 times
Yeah.
of the entire castle.
I think it's just
and
one of those things.
courtyard.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it's just
I'm
one of
not
those.
happy about it, and I'm having trouble letting go.
I think it's just one of those things that's meant to encourage multiple playthroughs.
I guess.
Fine, I'll play your game more than once. Ooh, sorry.
I mean, I was already intending to. I just really wanted to get that achievement this playthrough
right.
of all of the treasure in the castle.
Yeah, so like it essentially makes you pick. You can do all of the castle, all of the village, or all of the island. I know for a fact you can get by even if you enter there with 0 keys. So I think
good.
you really just have to choose between the village and the castle. Because I got the achievement.
Do you happen to know
the island?
Okay. Do you happen to know if you go through your second playthrough and you get like specific treasure boxes that you didn't get the first time, if it then triggers the achievement? Because if you can't get it all the first, or you know, like in a single playthrough in the castle.
Yeah, so the treasure
like,
chests respawn, but if you finish the game with any keys, they roll over.
Oh, that's what it is.
This guy's really not gonna...
So you might have more keys so that you have more to get the boxes open.
Correct.
Oh, how sneaky and devious and shitty.
Sneaky, devious, and shitty. All at the same time.
I hate that. Like, I hate the fact that I have a breakable knife for some reason.
Yeah, and again, I get it. It's not my favorite thing. Like, breakable weapons in video games are never my favorite thing, but I
hate that so much.
I also understand where it can add some tension. It's just... the less time that I have to spend fiddling around in menus, the happier I am.
Yeah.
Ooh, bear trap, huh? How could your day get any
that's
worse?
Hilarious. Oh, what a loser.
Oh, no.
How could your day get any worse?
Damn.
There you go.
Knew it.
I knew it.
Tearing through some of my sniper ammo.
Ammo? Yeah.
Yep.
That guy should not have taken, like, that many shots. but,
No,
you know.
my aim was shit. I'm not gonna pretend that was the game. That was me. I did that.
It was me.
That was my fault. Who else we got here? Anyone else? Was that the last one? I mean, if it was,
I don't remember
great.
this being a problem. Or,
So-
I mean, I don't remember struggling through this part.
If you get sighted, it's a problem because one of those bull guys comes at you. And in
Got
tight
it.
quarters like this, he is a pain. So I am still proceeding cautiously just in case. Of course, I do have my shotgun, so it don't
Yep.
mean shit. And even if I were to run out of ammo with the shotgun, my machine gun is incredible. You don't get that until very near the end
Yeah,
of the
you're
game,
good.
but it is nice. Suck it, bear trap. I also like that the they don't bring the bear traps back until very near the end of the game, but by the time they do, you'd almost forgotten about them. So they do get you a few
What
times.
a dick move.
Right?
Yeah, that's fun.
They make you feel comfortable, like there's no bear traps, and then bear traps. Ooh, look at that! I almost got.
Yeah. They, I mean, they don't have them around the castle and stuff.
No, there's none in the
so-
castle, fortunately.
Yep.
But then, about halfway through the island, though, be ready.
That's fun. I will probably forget about that by the time I actually get there.
Fun,
and,
fun is a
follow
generous way to describe it. All right, so I was saying there are not too many parts of the game that I actually hate. The Chainsaw Sisters, I hate.
Yep. I knew you would. Everybody would.
I got the statue over there, which is great.
I was wondering how they were going to do this because, I mean, obviously they changed it. So when I was playing through this part, I didn't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's like a pit sort of set up in the original one, and then if you are down in it,
Ashley.
you pick away enough of the regular villagers, then I think it's 3 Chainsaw Sisters or ladies
Oh,
come out.
really? Oh,
And they're
that
like chasing you
sucks.
around, and it was like
I cannot
I don't know,
imagine
it
dealing
might
with
have been
3
2,
of
but
them.
for some reason I feel like it was 3. Regardless, it was unpleasant, and then you're like obviously running away from them. Women with chainsaws.
I shot him in the dick. His head explodes.
And it made his head explode.
You know, I guess I can sympathize. If I ever shot in the
At least
dick,
it
my head
didn't
would
come
probably
out of the lower area.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's a whole new type of plaga.
Right? Oh my god.
just-
It's the G plaga. G standing for genitals. Oh shit, that would suck so bad. Some of them get it in their heads, some of them get it in their
Yes.
wang. You know, it's a crapshoot. You don't know.
50-50 chance. You don't know what you're going to get.
The only difference is the
Gotcha.
excruciating pain. At least the one in your head has the good sense to kill off all your pain receptors. The dick one,
Yeah.
no.
Out of luck.
Oh, let's see here. There, I did miss a treasure, didn't I? Oh wait, no, I didn't. It's still ahead of me.
Sure is quiet.
A little too quiet.
So let me break the silence.
Sure is Leon. A little too Leon.
A little too rough.
Yeah, right. That's my favorite line in cinema history. I kid you not. Yeah, a
Good
little too
line.
rough. There it is.
Good.
Ashley. Holy! Oh, Chris. Oh my god. Look at you. Ooh,
least you got
she
the
me
parry
second
down.
one. Well, until I forget about it. Come on. Stunlock.
I agree, Sparks.
There's no such thing as too much wrath. That's true. Really, any of the turtles I'm okay with. I prefer Mikey, but, yeah.
I know. Yep.
Michael doesn't know it, but he's named after Michelangelo. Sarah doesn't know that either. So tell her.
I figured it.
No,
Yeah.
he's actually not. Otherwise, I would have tried to
Especially because
sneak
you
in
call him
Michelangelo.
Mikey. I was like, I
He,
see.
you know, he does have that personality though. He is my little goofball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey is a good egg. Well, both Mikeys. Not sure which one you're talking about, Sparks. Considering you've never met my Mikey.
Yeah, it's probably the turtle.
Christy knows Mikey though.
One thing that kind of gets on the nerves a little bit as you're playing this game is like they have lots and lots of heavy breathing as they're running around.
Oh yeah. It's
like
kind
I
of
get it
Wait
because
here.
you're exerting a lot,
Yeah.
but
But
it's also kind of annoying to keep listening to.
It's also kind of like in Breath of the Wild where like Link is constantly clanging, you know, like every
Yeah.
footstep. Jesus, dude,
It's a lot.
what are you wearing?
Oh look.
Now I'm wondering. I did miss one of these. I missed one in the farm. That's all right.
Whoops.
Crud. It's free money.
Yep.
Okay, so for the
I was so glad you could put her in that locker.
yes, I know, makes this fight so much more
Ugh.
manageable. All right, so for the shot, the chainsaw sisters, I'm going with the grenade strategy.
As soon as it was apparent that she could go in that locker, I was like, oh, it's coming.
Right. It's like, oh, they know what they're doing.
Yep.
Send you right to storage.
Yeah.
We probably should just craft some ammo for the hell of it, right?
I think so.
There we
You
go.
actually don't have a lot of handgun ammo.
No, I don't. Well, I do now, but
Yeah.
all right. Nade time. Well, nade and shotgun. Did I miss anything in this room before we get started? I don't think so.
Get him.
Here's a nice little nod to the original. His action backflip.
Yes.
Great.
He had so many
he
crazy
couldn't
like
have taken a
superhero
step.
moves.
Yeah, he couldn't have taken a step back. He had to backflip.
Okay, I have to ask. In the
Sorry,
in the
didn't realize it was
island,
yours.
is there still the ridiculous laser scene in the hallway?
I don't want to spoil it.
Okay. That's fair.
Here you go.
There's so many things that I am curious about yet, so I need to continue my playthrough. Like the Krauser fight.
The Krauser fight is
Yeah.
excellent.
Good.
Like, it is genuinely the most enjoyable boss fight in this game.
Damn. Oh, that's good. I've been curious about it since they got rid of the quick time events and they just have like the parry now, you know?
Yes. The parry system makes it more intense somehow.
Cool. Yeah, I bet so, because you don't get the same kind of prompt.
She dead?
It's a prompt, but it's different.
Her sister's still alive, though.
For now.
I love how you can parry her chainsaw with a knife.
I know! Now
Oh,
that
how
would
about
break
that?
a knife. Yeah, they do.
Boom, shakalaka.
Yep, that did it.
Oh, I think there's some behind me, though. Hey, we got the crank.
The crank! I was watching a old DuckTales, like the original,
Oh, really?
and there was these underground people called Terrafermians.
Oh,
and-
shit.
They were talking about this like game thing that they were doing.
Yeah.
Not important, but their trophy was this vase
You've
that
gotta
had
be
like a
shitting
big
me.
crack in it, and they kept calling it the crack pot. And I
The
was
crack
dying.
pot. That's awesome.
Like, we can't do this without the crack pot. We need the crack pot. And I was like, oh man.
Alright, I'm becoming annoyed.
Gonna explode
The
some more
sheer
heads.
quantity of the head exploders is getting under my skin.
Yui, yeah, that. Flashbang, boom.
I love how it somehow deactivated his
Ah,
his
dude.
fire in midair. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me though?
Wow.
So like I know for sure that this isn't just a New Game Plus thing because I'm privately playing through New Game Plus and I have not seen this many. Who is still here?
It's, just treating you, since we're
Yeah.
playing through it together.
I have never had this many head splodies.
It's a lot of head poppers, yeah.
Someone is like stuck in a wall.
I know, the music.
I'll find him. I'll find him. There he is.
Hey,
Arriba, asshole.
friend.
Let me guess. Let me guess.
Nope.
No? Okay. Cool.
Easy death.
Sweet.
About time.
You're good.
Ashley. Bust out of here. Glad I could help.
Really far away from you.
Oh shit, she just jumped down there while I'm trying to walk to her on the boardwalk. That's fine. Oh, there she is. Alright.
Oh.
Okay,
Respawn.
is there anything... There is a treasure down here that I did not get.
Oh, hey, like, what outfits, accessories, ridiculous things do you have unlocked?
Nothing too ridiculous just yet. You do get some costumes for just for like making your way through the game and doing a few achievements.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. Actually, I can show you here in a second. I have the stuff that I got for getting like the deluxe edition.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Also, one thing that's nice is that when you beat the game, you get the option to have him keep his jacket for the whole game,
Ooh,
which is kind of iconic.
excellent.
But it's not
Yeah.
letting me show. You don't get any
You
other
can't change
filters
outfit until you're
in the main menu, which is
in the
kind of
menu, yeah.
dumb. I don't
Just
know
accessories.
why. Yeah,
Yeah.
seems like sort of an odd technical limitation.
I know, like, I don't think it should matter, but...
Bird?
No, I'm.
Except in the case of, like, the suit of armor, I guess, because
Did
it
well back there.
changes your defense,
Seems
but
this isn't your first time.
Yeah, but I mean, there's
could still be
there's
possible,
a ton of other games where like you equip stuff in real time and
right?
Yeah.
I know, it's kind of weird.
like every RPG
But, oh
for the
well.
last 2 decades. But whatever. Oh my God!
Yeah,
Speaking
whatever.
of which, did you look at anything new on FF16?
No, I haven't looked at anything on it.
Oh my God! Like again, I don't want to overhype myself, but if it even
Pretty
delivers
exciting.
half of what they've shown in the trailers and in the gameplay demos, I'm ready to call it my game of the year. Just like I have,
That's
not been
that's
this excited.
exciting
Exactly.
because I haven't been excited about a Final Fantasy or like playing a Final Fantasy in
Mhm.
quite a while.
Final Fantasy is just one of those series that even when it's bad, I still play through the games all the way and
Yeah.
find something to enjoy. Like Final Fantasy is just like it's like the comfort food of video games for me. It's what I grew up with, and I just
Mm-hmm.
love it even when it hates me. like even with games that are objectively like not their best, and you know they drop the ball on some things like FF15. I still like
Yep.
just love the series
So
overall
bad.
so much. But this game looking like it could be like not just in my opinion, but like in general, like a new renaissance for the whole series.
That's exciting.
yeah.
I haven't looked at anything yet. I don't know at this point if I want to or if I want to not, and then just like
Be surprised, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I think given what they've shown, I'm certain that they're keeping a lot like hidden.
Ashley.
But they're trying.
Shoot his hat off.
Yeah, they're deliberately trying to show enough that you know exactly kind of like what you're getting into.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry about them.
The picture that you had sent.
Oh,
looked
the
really
IGN
cool.
cover? Yeah.
Yeah. Arriba, asshole.
You had to flinch for that, didn't you, Leon? Ooh!
Oh, now
Oh,
that
you've
one's a
got
little
to
more
be
understandable.
kidding.
Wow, that doesn't usually
Oh,
happen.
I shot her. Really? That was so stupid. Like, I made it to the bridge. Like, the
Yeah.
cutscene just didn't activate.
Well, it seemed like the wagon blew up behind you or something,
Mm-hmm.
which was weird. But I guess maybe someone threw a flaming bottle or something.
Yeah, something.
There is no escape.
Don't worry about them.
Don't get yourself grabbed. Just keep moving, Ashley. At least these guys go down quicker so you can get through them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
If I can make it here and she's okay, then we're fine. Yep, we're good.
there she is.
That sucked. I've never had
You
that
know,
part screw me over like that.
didn't realize for so long that I had to run to the left.
Oh, really? You're
And
so-
I
what am
kept getting
supposed
up
to do?
there, and then I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do? And then I would just like die, and it was so annoying.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like the third time I finally was like, oh, there's a path, and then I went that way.
Uh-huh.
I kept trying to fight this guy, and there was nothing you could do to him.
I'm gonna get you, boy. You wish you had Leon's
Except
hair.
shoot his head off.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, he does.
Except shoot his hat off. I found out that the model that
Jealous and bald.
that Leon's new face is based off
Mhm.
of is like Swedish or Dutch or something like that.
Job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like look him up. I mean, they did a great job of modeling him, and you know he's kind of
Interest. Welcome.
he's kind of like how I always pictured Leon would look in a more realistic setting, anyways.
Mhm.
But even like outside of the video game, the guy just kind of looks like what you'd expect Leon to look like, except the hair.
That's fun.
Yeah, he was like he was born to play Leon, essentially. Wrong.
Now, it's not the same guy that does the voice, correct? They have different ones, or is it the
Yeah, I
same?
believe the voice is different from the facial model. I could be wrong though. You might want to check it out. It's kind of cool.
They do that a lot, because I know it was always interesting how in like Resident Evil 6, the Piers Niven's character, his face model is like an exact dead ringer spot on of like what Piers looks like.
Oh, really?
It's like freaky.
Huh.
Because he has the
Interesting.
same hair and everything. He's like exactly the same. So it's like there's like real life Piers walking around.
That's funny.
But they had a different voice actor, so I
Huh.
have no idea what Adam Cross actually sounds like, but it's not Piers.
It's not Pierce. Okay, let's see here. We've got plenty of the ammo that we need to take this guy down, so I think we're good. I don't need to craft anything. Okay. This boss fight, I was really surprised to beat him my first try with relatively little difficulty. I think it's more just like the build up to him that's
The
intimidating.
boss in the yeah.
Yeah, I love how it's literally called the slaughterhouse.
The slaughterhouse. I almost said the meat locker, and I was like, that's not right, so I stopped talking.
Well, at least we have our episode title. The Meat Locker. I'm
Popping
gonna
heads in the meat locker.
start with the shotgun because he comes up close to you at the beginning.
Yeah, I thought this would be like way more terrible
Oh,
in the
yeah.
remake, and it wasn't. It was fine.
I do remember him being kind of annoying in the GameCube version, but again, I also, you know, it's been so long since I played it.
I thought he was harder in the original.
Yeah, okay, so it's not just me.
Yep, it's not just you.
Pointless struggling.
He didn't do much of anything when I played this fight in this one.
Yeah.
The worst that happened to me was I kept setting myself on fire. But I hardly lost any health in it, and that was
Yeah.
with setting myself on fire.
I suck at the only time that
I feel like they nuked him a little bit.
Yeah, the only time that I suck at dealing with him is when he does that up close sweeping attack. I never dodge it, right?
Okay.
Okay. Don't have to tell me twice.
I didn't want to be here anyway.
Yes, hasta luego.
God, I thank you for your gift.
And then he's just
He's just a centipede.
Centipede Man.
Let's go, centipede man. Let's get ugly.
Send you back to the giant peach,
You bitch.
Mr. Centipede.
Come on, suck on.
Good job.
Hey, I did it. Sparks. Nope. Yeah. He's not pretty no more. He went from Spanish Jesus to Spanish Scorpion
That-
Man.
But yeah, he's like ridiculously easy in this version. He wasn't horrible in the original, but he was harder.
Yes. Oh no!
Oh no!
Did I die?
No, you need to heal yourself immediately.
Holy
You
shit!
somehow.
That was
somehow
the
we're live.
worst timing ever. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Reloading and then gross shit. And a barrel of all things.
Right? I was so ready to blow that thing up too.
He knew it.
Took that one.
Now he's getting you up, man.
Yeah, seriously. I lost my cool. And how do you dodge that? Like, is there a
Rhythm
way
is
to dodge
gone. I don't know. I was usually like in the fire, so.
that? There we go.
There he goes.
He goes down easy.
I know.
I mean, that was really bad, and I didn't lose more than one red herb's worth of health.
And that was just because of the misfortune of being in your menu when an exploding barrel hit your
Like,
face.
what were the odds of it running out of ammo at literally that moment?
That was the worst.
Watch that blowback.
Yep.
That's a nice, like,
She loses her eyebrows
yeah,
and her
right.
bangs.
That's a nice, realistic little touch there.
Mm-hmm.
Except you're right, she wouldn't have eyebrows. So I'm not sure if staying in here too long kills you, but I'm gonna try to.
I was in
grab
here
her.
picking up all the stuff and it didn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, same. Did Leon say, "Where's your god now"?
Yes,
That's
I think he
awesome.
did. I think the worst that happens is he just starts complaining about how hot it is.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Damn, gave me handgun ammo now. There's a flash grenade that I missed. There it is.
It is really nice that the map tells you stuff.
Yes, isn't that
Items.
nice?
Yeah, like I still feel like a little bit like it's cheating, but it's so handy that I don't care.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, they're items that you've earned. You like actually have to come close to them before they show up on your map. So I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, that's true.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thanks
You
for
won
all
that
you do
fight,
for me, Ashley. Yeah. Okay,
Fire's
no
bound to catch
treasures
their
here.
attention. Let's keep moving.
Looks like next time on Play the Hits, we're gonna start exploring the castle.
I won't
Yeah.
let that happen.
Getting right there.
Promise.
Yeah, and like I said, my goal
Moving
is
right along.
to do 2 chapters per episode from now on. Just
Well,
to
if
move
I
at a
don't-
brisk enough pace.
Yeah, and that's great. If I don't continue mine because I'm still mad about the small key, we're gonna catch up to me pretty quick.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, and let me know too, like if you want to avoid spoilers or anything.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
We can just hang back a little.
Because I wasn't even going to buy the game, and then it was on sale, and I caved because I was going to buy it at some point. so
Yeah,
it's
of
just,
course.
I bought it. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I went. Speaking of FF16, my last comment about that is I decided to go whole hog,
going on?
and I pre-ordered the collector's edition
Nice.
with
What,
like
what all
the
comes with it?
it's the game itself. It's a
Please don't worry
steelbook.
about
It's a
being
cloth
followed.
map. It's
Come on.
like collectible
Ooh, cloth map.
collectible pins and banners, and a giant statue of Ifrit fighting Phoenix.
That sounds awesome.
So excited!
I'm gonna have to like Google that.
Like I essentially blew my spending money for the month on it, but I'm not even sorry. 24
Yeah.
minutes, damn.
When does it come out?
It comes out in less than a month. Actually, it might be a month
gosh.
to the day. I think it's the 22nd of June. I could be wrong. But either way, I'm taking a sick
soon.
I'm taking a sick day when it comes out and just barricading myself in my office. My wife and children know, and they're supportive.
That's good. That's good.
Yes. All right, Christy. So next time on Play the Hits, let's go meet that horrible little man.
Indeed, we shall.
Sweet. We'll see you next time.
Next time.